Oil stocks see a nice little jump after OPEC decides to come together and to cut oil production. So President Biden, he came out and said, hey, you know what? To ease some of the oil prices, I'm going to put more oil in production, supply and demand, right? If you have the same demand and you increase supply, price drops. So he went into the reserves, started pulling oil out of American reserves to lower gas prices. That's what we saw what happened with gas prices. So OPEC said, we don't like that. What are you trying to do here? You're trying to ease these gas prices as you go into the election. Stop playing that. Let's cut the oil production. Let's cut down the demand to push up the prices, to control the prices. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at this right here live today. But if y'all haven't done so already, y'all know what y'all got to do. Please go ahead and make sure. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Hit that like, comment, and share button. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you're now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from this beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so let's jump straight into it. So right here, you're looking at OPEC. People are probably saying, Prince, who is OPEC? What is OPEC? What are you talking about? OPEC is pretty much companies got together, countries, the largest oil producers in the world, got together and said, hey, we're going to be able to control the production of oil, controlling prices. So think about it. Let's say the software industry, not the software, but soft drink industry like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and whoever, those are the two big giants. When they're out by themselves producing sodas, they're competing against each other. They decided pretty much, hey, let's stop competing against each other. Let's come together. We're the largest oil producers in the world, and let's make it better for all of us. Man, can you imagine if we could do that ourselves as Black people? Man, we'd be so much further. But anyway, here we go, right? OPEC, this is what they said. The 33rd OPEC and non-OPEC ministry, this is coming from OPEC.org, OPEC. The 45th meeting of the Joint Ministry Monitoring Committee and the 33rd OPEC and non-OPEC ministry meeting took place in person on OPEC pretty much on yesterday, October 5th, 2022. It says right here, in the light of the uncertainty that is surrounding the global economy and the oil market outlooks and the need to enhance the long-term guidance for the oil market, and in line with the success approach of being proactive and preventive, with this has consistently adopted by OPEC and the non-OPEC. Participating countries had declared a corporation. The participating countries decided to. So here it has 10 things they decided to do. Here's the big thing that you're seeing everybody talk about right here. Adjusting downward the overall production of 2 million barrels per day, August 2022 required production levels, starting in November for OPEC and non-OPEC participating in the attached document table. Let's take a look at this attached document here. So right here, this is saying from November, so next year, they are reducing oil production. You look at all the countries that are in here. You know, Kuwait, Iraq, Russia's in here, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, South Sudan, OPEC 10. So all these members coming together, you can see everybody volunteer adjustment, 48 million barrels, not 4,800,000 barrels, 70 here, 15, 6 barrel. So all this is adding up to 2 million barrels altogether. They decided, hey, look, all the countries together, we are going to slow down production. So everybody has agreed to slow down productions. And the volunteer production is, hey, this is how much they're going to produce. So guess what? They are controlling the supply. When they control the supply, if demand goes up for oil prices start to go up. This is the way they control the oil prices for themselves. President Biden doesn't like this. He says, hey, this is why we need to get away from this oil dependency and go into green energy. This is why he's pushing green energy so big, because he's saying, hey, these OPEC can get together and create the largest oil producers in the world. They can control the oil prices. And when you control the oil prices, then you hit the gas prices. When gas prices get crazy, that's not a good look going into midterm. You don't want people going to the polls thinking about those high behind gas prices. You need those gas prices down. This is what OPEC has said. President Biden has the reason why he's up oil production because he's looking at midterm elections, and they're saying, no, we're not playing that game. We're coming together. We are controlling this. Just imagine if when you go to Walmart, there's a whole aisle of bread, a whole aisle of cereal. Imagine if all those companies got together, which they probably do, have got together and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. The reason how you know this stuff happens, growing up back in the day, people don't realize you rarely see 20-ounce sodas anymore. They have reduced them down to 16-ounce sodas, and they sell them for more. You used to be able to get a 20-ounce soda for 99 cents all the time. Now you get a 16-ounce soda for $1.50. So that's what the companies came together. That's what they started to do. So OPEC, when they do this, they're slowing down the demand, and you've seen a big jump in oil stocks yesterday. Kind of cooled off today, but oil stocks had a nice jump. So this is why OPEC is important, and that's what OPEC is, and this is what they decided to do starting in November. Y'all know Uncle James came over here and said, hey, we're going to see a big demand in oil in the wintertime is going to come, and when this comes, if the demand is not there, what this is going to do for oil prices. Something to think about. Back and forth oil prices. OPEC, President Biden, he don't like that. Y'all drop in the comments, tell me what y'all think about this. But if y'all haven't done so already, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that contribution button to make a contribution to my book drive. My first goal is to raise 10 grand. It's been matched by 10 grand to give away 1,175 books to kids around the globe, right? And we're going to keep this thing going. So make a contribution if you want to help a brother out. And if you like some of this content that I'm doing. But as always, I don't have a lot of time. I definitely, you guys and girls don't have a lot of time. And until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else crazy you see me doing around the globe, my name is Prince Dykes. I'm the Prince of Investing. Peace. Be safe. I'm out.